It's a wonderful part of the building to us, really. We don't really look at it as we hear every day, but if you look up and we see the socks, they were the first things we were ever given by players as a thank you for making a figure of them. The socks, they didn't have shirts to swap in the old days, so they'd only have like one shirt for the whole season. So we've screwed those to the ceiling. They're up there. People stand under the counter, they don't even notice them, so we point them out. Then of course we started getting shirts which are now covering the walls and the ceiling from famous international players. But some of my favourite stuff is in this room here, in this little cabinet, which I'd like to show you now. I don't know why this started. I think one of the first things that we picked up was Ian Evans came here one day and he was sitting talking to me. He was chewing gum and he stuck it to the wall. And after he left, I didn't ask him his permission, but I thought, I'm having that. So I took it off, stuck it in this little thing, and I thought one day he's got his DNA in it. We may need to replicate him somehow. So that went in the museum, along with some other stuff. Neil Jenkins was always popping in. He always had a Coke can with him, so he would crush him up and ask for a bin. We pretended we'd put it in the bin, but then we'd stick him in the cabinet and get him to autograph them later. I've got one of his Greg's rolled up empty Greg's bag there. And I've got Serge Blanco cigarette lighter. Serge was a famous heavy smoker, and when he gave up smoking, he put on a lot of weight, so that's quite appropriate. And my favourite piece, though, is the Nokia phone, which is from 1999, the famous game in Wembley. When Scott Gibbs scored the try, I picked Dad up and I hugged him so hard, we didn't realise till we got on the bus to go home. He tried to phone home that I'd broken the phone, so that's been in there ever since. It's mad and crazy stuff, but it means something to us. It's really special.